You woke up today and the heaviness was already there. Not because something bad happened, not because you have a reason, just there, like a weight in your chest, a grey filter over everything, the kind of sadness that makes you wonder, what's wrong with me? And everyone has advice, don't they? Think positive. Gratitude journal. Just go for a walk. It could be worse. But what if there's nothing wrong with you? What if sadness isn't a problem to solve? Alan Watts understood something about sadness that most people miss, something that might finally let you breathe again, not by making the sadness go away, but by changing what it means. Part 1. Why we're afraid of sadness. The culture of mandatory happiness. Here's what we're taught. Happy equals good, successful, healthy, normal. Sad equals bad, failing, broken, wrong. So when sadness shows up, we panic. We think, I should be over this by now. Other people have real problems. I'm being dramatic. I need to fix myself. And then we feel guilty for feeling sad. And then we feel sad about feeling guilty. And now we're in a loop. The spiritual bypassing trap. Even in wellness spaces, even in philosophy and spirituality, there's this pressure. Enlightened people don't feel sad. If you were truly present, you'd be at peace. Sadness means you're not grateful enough. Bullshit. Watts would call this out immediately, this idea that being spiritual or conscious means feeling positive all the time. That's not wisdom, that's just another form of control. What sadness actually is. Sadness isn't a malfunction, it's not your body getting it wrong, it's not a sign you're doing life poorly. Sadness is a response. It's your system saying, something matters to you, something has weight, you're alive enough to feel. Think about it. You can't be sad about something you don't care about. Sadness is proof of love, proof of connection, proof that you're not numb. The opposite of sadness isn't happiness, it's apathy, it's feeling nothing at all. And would you really want that? Part 2. Watts on the nature of sadness, the weather metaphor. Watts loved to talk about emotions like weather. You don't stand outside in the rain and scream at the sky, why are you doing this to me? What did I do wrong? When will you stop? You just let it rain. You know it's temporary. You know the sun is still there, behind the clouds. You don't take it personally. But with sadness, we make it mean something about us. I'm sad equals I'm broken. I'm sad equals my life is wrong. I'm sad equals I'm failing. But what if sadness is just weather, passing through? Not good, not bad, just here for now. The contraction and expansion. Watts talked about life as a rhythm, contraction and expansion, breathing in, breathing out, day and night, summer and winter. You can't have expansion without contraction. You can't have joy without sadness. They're not opposites, they're partners in the same dance. When you try to hold on to happiness and push away sadness, you're trying to breathe in without ever breathing out. You're trying to have only summer, and that's not life. That's suffocation. Sadness as information. Here's what Watts would want you to understand. Sadness is intelligence. It's telling you something, not you're doing it wrong. But something deeper. Maybe it's saying you care about this deeply. Maybe it's saying something needs to change. Maybe it's saying you've been moving too fast. Slow down. Maybe it's saying you're grieving something and that's okay. Maybe it's saying you're human. You're supposed to feel. Sadness isn't the enemy. It's a messenger, and we keep killing the messenger because we don't like the message. Part 3. The deeper truth, the inseparability of joy and sorrow. Watts would say, you can't have a mountain without a valley. Every peak of joy you've ever experienced, it exists because you also know sorrow. If you'd never felt sad, happiness would be meaningless. You'd have no reference point. The depth of your sadness is the same depth as your capacity for joy. They're the same container. People who feel deeply sad are people who feel deeply. Period. You're not broken, you're deep. The trying to not be sad trap. Here's the paradox Watts loved. The more you try not to be sad, the sadder you become. Because now you're sad and you're fighting it. You're sad about being sad. You're failing at not being sad, which makes you sadder. It's like trying to smooth out waves by hitting them with your fist. You just create more turbulence. what acceptance actually means. People here accept your sadness and think it means give up, stay sad forever, don't try to feel better. No. Acceptance means I'm sad right now. That's what's true. I'm not going to pretend it's not happening. I'm not going to add a layer of guilt or resistance on top of it. I'm just going to let it be here. Not forever, just for now, this moment, this breath. When you stop fighting sadness, something strange happens. It moves, it flows, it doesn't get stuck. Resistance is what makes it stay. Part 4, Practical Wisdom, how to actually be with sadness. Number 1, stop asking, why am I sad? Sometimes there's a reason, sometimes there isn't. Either way, asking why often turns into self-interrogation and guilt. Instead ask, what does this sadness feel like in my body? Is it heavy in your chest, a tightness in your throat, an ache behind your eyes? Just notice. Don't fix, just notice. Number 2, give it space. Sadness isn't asking you to do anything, it's asking you to feel it. Sit with it, like sitting with a sad friend. You don't need to cheer them up or fix them, just be there. Set a timer, 5 minutes. Just be sad, intentionally. Stop fighting it for 5 minutes. Watch what happens. Usually, it softens. Not because you forced it to, but because you let it breathe. Number 3, stop performing happiness. You don't owe anyone a smile. You don't owe anyone fine. If you're sad, you can say, I'm having a rough day. If someone can't handle that, that's their discomfort, not your responsibility. You're allowed to not be okay. You're allowed to take up space with your real feelings. Number 4, move your body gently, not exercise to fix your mood. Not run until you feel better, but gentle movement, walking, stretching, swaying to music. Sadness gets stuck when we freeze. Movement helps it flow through, not to escape it, but to help it complete its cycle. Number 5, remember this is temporary, not in a just wait it out dismissive way, but as a fact. Weather changes, seasons change, emotions change. This sadness feels permanent. It's not, it never is. You've been sad before, and you've felt other things since then. This will also shift, not because you're forcing it, because that's what emotions do. They move. Part 5, the gift. What sadness teaches. Watts would say, sadness is a teacher. It teaches you what matters. You can't be sad about things you don't care about. It teaches you depth. Surface level people don't feel deeply. You do. It teaches you compassion. People who've been sad understand other people's pain in ways happy all the time people never will. It teaches you impermanence. Nothing lasts. Not the good, not the bad. That's both heartbreaking and freeing. The paradox of healing. You don't heal from sadness by avoiding it. You heal by going through it. The way out is through, always. Not by forcing it, not by rushing it, just by being willing to feel it. Every time you let yourself be sad without making it mean something's wrong with you, you build capacity. You prove to yourself, I can feel this and be okay. And that's freedom. You're not broken. If you're sad right now, here's what I want you to hear. You're not broken, you're not failing, you're not doing it wrong. You're a human being with a human heart, feeling a human emotion. The fact that you can feel sadness means you're alive, means something matters to you, means you haven't given up. Some days are just heavy, some seasons are just grey. That doesn't mean spring isn't coming. Alan Watts would tell you, you don't need to fix your sadness, you need to stop treating it like an enemy. It's not the opposite of happiness, it's part of being fully alive. So if you're sad right now, really sad, not just having a bad day, but genuinely heavy, here's your permission slip. You can be sad. You don't have to justify it. You don't have to hurry through it. You don't have to smile through it. Just be here, with it, as it, for now. The sadness won't last forever, but while it's here, you don't have to fight it. Let it rain. You're still whole. You're still here. And that's enough. If this helped you feel less alone in your sadness, leave a comment. Just one word is fine. Or an emoji. Or nothing at all. Just knowing you're here is enough. Subscribe if you want more philosophy that actually meets you where you are, not where you should be. And if you know someone who's sad right now and doesn't know how to say it, share this with them. Sometimes we just need permission to feel what we feel. Thanks for being here. Thanks for feeling. Thanks for being human. You're doing better than you think.